Cek cek. Oke. Bentar ya guys. Langsung play, langsung ke setting, cuma nggak bisa setting otomatis cuy. Oke. Udah ya suaranya, cek sound 1 2. Sweet home, home sweet home. Ini kemarin baru ya.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that dog.
Suara konfon kedengar ya, apa konfon kurang tekan? Aman kali ya suara konfon. Cuman kalau dekat agak kesini bisa. Nah, aman kah suaranya guys? Dulu aman ya. Kenapa bang? Game Final Fantasy ke-16. Oh ini lift ya. Cara dalam foto.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent us thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oke, kita tabungin yang di atas tadi.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Nighttails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than would relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Walud, and of course, our friends in Yara. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born into Twinsight. Do not fear for your home.
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Arahnya sih kesini, cuma kalau lihat di map tuh pusing guys. Ini kita melalui kita aja. Kalau lihat tengah tuh kayaknya kapal ya, perahu nggak sih?
Norseman Harpocrates.
That is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Hari yang baik.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Turn your chambers.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Masih sabar ya, masih nggak bisa. Masih ngobrol ini. Kita dibikin paham ceritanya, benar-benar diajak story.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Soalnya lebih dia kecil. Nih adiknya kali ya. Abang tuh kurang ini sih.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. Each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Adiknya ya sih itu ya. Ini adiknya tuh, ini adiknya guys.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that
Bukan Joshua Istro.
thing.
Aku mau lihat.
Do you think he will ever come back?
Kalau dia akan kembali.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Ini juga masih ragu cuy. Mau kembali apa? Secawan apa
To a
nih?
world without
Secawan
mother crystals.
perjanjian yang akan bertahun sama.
This is it.
Bisa. Setnya udah ada ya waktu itu kemarin. Kita balaskan dan habis itu. Hanya adanya nih. Adanya juga punya asisten. Tapi kemarin dia adanya tuh bergabung
So the North is lost.
Masuk jahat.
I knew that the blight spread everyone swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Langsung story aja guys, nggak usah latihan lah. Kalau di konon, tapi kalau di live lancar.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in this area started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire. We could be next.
A couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Temukan tas ikan. Terus buka apa sih terus buka tulis ini bahasanya bahasa Inggris. Dari kerajaan. Pemecah kutukan. Pemecah kutukan. Dapatnya di mana? Di luar lagi nih kan? Kalau kan di mana sih? Oh iya, sini kita pindah guys. Kita pindah kota guys.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Kenapa ini diserang wabah?
fucking empire.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you from physical.
Sid? Sid said you'd be coming.
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her where a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about the Cullen. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Jauh ya, mana sih? Ini pohon-pohon jauh lagi, nggak ada. Ini berarti ya. Jauh guys, kita harus ke lihat guys. Si dia ikut kan? Oh iya. Oke, pohon akan diuruskan. Tapi sambil jalan sambil farming dulu lah. Ya, pohon sejauh ini langsung sakit kok. Oh, gimana sih? Masih belum paham kok skill yang bisa nembak kan? Halo.
Look, up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then, they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Itu aja Martha. Ini biar urusan konflik.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all our citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Fire and you're finished.
Lagi ya, kita kan nggak bisa menang nggak ya? Nggak ada.
Very well.
Sampur apa? yang ketiga itu jurusnya sisir. Nanti kita opek-opek dulu jurusnya. Kurang cocok sana skill sama permainan konpon aja, permainan konpon.
Are we too late?
Kali guys.
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Apa cuy?
Damn it.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to us.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think so.
Quest complete.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Coba kita lihat item dulu ya. Aku confirm bingung. Ini kok kagak update ya? Gila sih ngupdate skill sini rasanya. Ini guys, oh ini yang bawah ya. Oh di sini guys. Nah, inilah. Ini nyamber. Warna ngaruh nggak sih? Kalau hijau buat hijau, merah buat merah gitu kali ya? Ada aku. Ini kali. Dapat ya kan sih 1.000 ini 1.000 buat yang hijau dulu deh, taruh yang hijau belum dapat skill untung. Halo bang,
The abbot.
Kasian sekali guys.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh, itu masih bernapas.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sin's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Kamu cari kopi dulu guys.
I shall.
Kopi. Sebentar ya.
Where are you?
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. The bearers. They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Reddick's jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself, performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Aduh, patah. Sorry. Kita mau kemana dulu nih? Ke si mata apa ke Jogja? Sini kali ya, mata belakangan ya, sini dulu. Sejalur guys, sambil kembali sambil. Gaskui. Nggak ada monster laut ya, terus kebanyakan darat semua, khusus laut nggak ada sih. Sini kan lurus, nggak putar di depan, kita putar di depan dulu sampai nemu belokan. Ini kan belokan. Oh iya benar. Bukan dia nggak bisa. Ranking check.
Spotted us, Torgal?
Yeah.
What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Menarik ya.
All yours, Torgal.
Agak pusing aja. Dia tipe petir deh sama kayak Kuan-Kuan.
I failed.
Mati. Hah? Oh, Kuan-Kuan yang mati. Agak susah sih dia. Tunda dulu lah. Agak susah sih lawan dia anjing. Kita harus kayaknya kalau pakai ada apa nggak pakai sama nanti game pusing tuh dia kalau udah lempar bola soalnya kompor nggak bisa lari ini nggak bisa lari nambah lagi.
There's a good boy.
Terbang kau, tahu tuh gak sih? Ini cocoknya kontak ke skill merah ya. Woi, awas. Oh, anjir lama ininya. Gak bisa lari anjir karakter itu tuh aneh. Aneh. Nih. Kalau menghindar gini-gini doang menghindar coba. Kalau lari nunggu panas baru lari dia nih. Masih lama banget. Oh. Susah cuy. Gasku. Awas, jangan. Keren itu. Wah, ya.
Well done. Let's try.
Oh, gak kena. Rasakan. Oke lah, udah lama. Habisin, gak pakai lama. Menghindar, Mak. Sadaran dong. Tahu guys. Menghindar. Ya ampun. Kenapa kau? Dikit lagi. Ini bahaya nih anjir. Kena kali ya. Kena kau. Hah? Capek kok. Menghindarin apa? Ultinya harus benar-benar ngejauh cuy. Kalau enggak masih ada. Tuh dasar lo. Ada jauh dasar. Aduh, sekarang kita tinggal lulus. Enggak masih sih.
That must be the bridge.
Kita harus ke jembatan, tapi ke arah sini. Apakah itu?
So shall the waters cleanse
Nanti
thee of thy
dicaplok
burden,
sama hewan laut
and
anjir.
bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
The pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Alright. Kita kembali ke Martha. Relasi guys. Wah kacau nih, sticknya error sih. Nah, kau malah error sticknya guys. Kita kembali ke Martha ya. Ini udah apa-apa rumahnya.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did.
and I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago, of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Oke, cari yang kopi. Kembali upgrade. Oh, kekosongan ini. Kekosongan gimana ya? Bukan seperti itu. Ya kan, baik-baik sekali.
Where's Gav?
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in store in Ash, Drake's Breath near Ironhome, Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia, Drake's Spine in Waloed, and Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. If there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, it's that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield at the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh?
Oke, lanjut. Oke, sering error sih. Harus beli stick baru kan.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Perjalanan kelar. Kayaknya langsung ke cerita utama nggak sih? Ini udah tebel aja. Yang receh-recehnya masukin aja dulu lah. Wah, makanan liar.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmacia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
Wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We'll face it together then.
To the end.
Videonya lanjut.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can, and hear this. Please, start to finish your hand.
Halaman kayaknya belum deh. Belum deh halaman. Kita ke sebelum ke jembatan kelewatan ini sudah ada. Lumayan buat XP soalnya. Soalnya korban di sini aja nggak ada diambil juga masih XP. Banyak banget yang melawan monster. Monster cepat semuanya. Oh dapat XP sama dapat dulu.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befalls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, Your Lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business can the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right. I heard you the first.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard it were... Dozen.
Kita nanya. Tapi siapa yang tahu?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price.
Waduh, mantap nggak tahu nih.
Into the roads now.
Saya langsung bawa aja kan.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Oh, if only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Sedikit lokal, dapat apa sih? Kita bicara dengan masyarakat pesisir.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. If it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throat. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Kita lurus terus, ambil belok. Lurus terus. Halo. Lurus terus ya.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, keren cuy, kayaknya berat nih ini. Itu apakah robot kah?
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Keren sekali lah, nyala pedang itu. Bener gak sih? Ada 2 cabang. Ini patah-patah ini ya guys, berat sih. Soalnya apa? Soalnya banyak tekstur kita itu banyak kayak gini nih, buat ini nih lebih berat.
More of my mother's men.
Ya cepat, nah jurus saja lah. Tangan kok dijurus aja. Ya cepat cuy. Wah jangan kan. Oh ke atas sini. Nah sini kan sama aja sih. Bisa lompat bisa manjat. Ini ke bawah. Patah-patah, maaf ya guys. Marum kayak konfor bukan attack 50 series masih jatuh.
Get surrounded.
Masih belum lihai guys, Soalnya sambil dihafalin kebanyakan skill ini. Oh, habis ke bawah. Kelihatan apa? Loncat-loncat kan? Nah, mana nih? Sini. Gue cuma baca. Ada pangkat. Langsung bisa. Ini kan cepet guys. Sini ya. Oh tidak, rasanya lupa.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Dan masih basah, masih segar buat kata. Udah sekat.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Black Shield.
You know who we are.
Kayaknya yang mati
And
dulu kita
still,
serang deh.
you would
Yang
bear
mati
your
itu yang
steel. Why then? We owe you our
Hello,
thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
I'll show you a true
Sabar. Latihan dia buat apa-apa. Berat ini kerjanya dia. Nanti deh kapan setting lagi grafiknya. Kasihan aja ini kipasnya udah kencang.
Tell me what I want, and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Kurang ekspresif ya. Lebih kecangap ya anjir. Ada itu guys. Lumayan kan dapat ancaman. Ini bisa dijual-jualin nggak sih? Nah, gini-gini bisa dijual nggak sih? Apa buat racikan upgrade senjata ya harus ada ini. Kayaknya buat racikan ini banyak nih dijual nggak sih? Sini ya. Basically. Biasa cepet banget.
Find something, boy. Death.
Bau apa? Bau ini kan, bau busuk kan?
Found her.
Eksekusi warganya cuy. Oh, masih satu ini ya. Soalnya di pipinya sama tuh, kayak tanda gitu. Iya sih, masih satu apa ya istilahnya, satu klep ini.
This was my mother's doing.
But
Pipinya
why?
sama sih.
Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Kita ke rumah ini kan? Oh, sana sih. Gelap. Oh, berarti lah gerbang. Cari gerbang dekat sini. Paling ke sini sih gerbang.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Terus ada kak monster untuk dibangun. Hah? Karena korban jauh kita dulu saja nggak sih? Cepat cuy, cepat lama. Salah dong semua. Kabur dia. Ada lagi kan? Itu siapa tuh orang? Kamu belum tahu dia.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morning, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Jauh cuy.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Salah jalan nggak sih perempuan? Enggak ya, benar ya. Oke. Banyak banget ya. penting. Waduh, ngapain sakit virusnya cuma skill merah, bener. Sabar ya. Oh, ini udah 1.500 nih. Upgrade lah. Wah. Yang diganti skill yang mana ya? Tarik. Ganti ini aja ini. Kali 12. Oke. Ke atas kah? Dia ke atas ya. Atasnya kemana ya? Ke atas ya, lewat mana? Bentar, di pun curiga fan-nya muter nggak sih? Kalau kita nggak muter kan? Tapi biasanya kalau ini operatif dia malu nggak dia main rumah guys. Muter guys. Aduh, pegel.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?